got this.
All right. Wait, I can do it again.
Yeah, just
Sit down and shut the fuck up because you are now watching a sneaker fanatic motherfucking production.
Xavier is he's entertaining. He's very entertaining. He's a storyteller. He spoke to me for over 3 hours. For me, it was kind of hilarious. Some of the stuff he was saying. He's a very good storyteller. Um, and when I say that, I mean he be telling stories. How you interpret what I just said, that's up to you. The video is long, like I said. Um, so I'm gonna be breaking this video up into different parts. And this video right here is one of four. And this video right here is two of four. Hopefully y'all enjoy it.
That's neither here nor there. I think he found out, got mad about it eventually. So, and this was when E-J was MCing Aubrey Michaels' brother and shit. And so I went to Houston on leave. I think I took about 30 days of leave. I reported back. That's when I was talking to old girl that was staying on the west side of El Paso. Got me what the man. So I got the weekend I got back. I checked into my unit. I in process. Gatsby was on Saturday. I was telling niggas I came back. When I tell you, I'm MCing at this time. I ain't DJing yet. This is 2013. Nigga, it was like I never left. I swear to God, bro. It felt like everybody PCS from Korea to El Paso. So I had the niggas that was still in El Paso when I left, and plus I had all the niggas from Korea. So as soon as I stepped in the club, I dapped up Marquez. Now, one or two things happened first, and I don't actually remember. I dapped up Marquez first, or I took the mic from E-J and then dapped up Marquez. It was like I never fucking left. Then Big Tiny came into the picture, rest in peace to him. That's when he started bringing all them shows and shit. I met Ray J, Ray Sherman, Trinidad James, Mike Fresh. And I want to say it was another show that had came around back then.
That's different from EJ for the
E-J Harrison.
The people who don't know. But he was an MC too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so, I mean, I'm speaking from my perspective. I hope niggas don't get their feelings hurt, but they had to find somebody to replace me. I think I set the bar. I think after Rio
So
did.
Rio wasn't there at that time?
According to Rio's video, I think.
Bro, do you remember when you left for real and came back from Korea?
I left.
Because I think you left after I left and came back.
No, fool. I had left in April of 2013. You were still there. I don't know exactly when you had.
I was still there.
You had orders that same year to go back to Georgia. You went to
That was in 2014. I left March.
Oh yeah, I was in Korea. So I got back a month after you had left.
Okay, so you left before me. Okay.
Yeah, I left way before you did. And so, and that's what I'm saying. Station was your last club. So yeah, that makes sense. So it lined up. So fucking I got back. I started back MC. I only MC for 6 months. I had to deploy to Turkey. I was gone for 9 months. So what happened in between you leaving, me coming back? Then when I came back, I found out niggas was doing Black Pearl on Fridays, 301 Saturday.
But hold up, you said they had to find somebody to replace you. Rio wasn't there?
Rio was gone already.
Oh, he was gone? Okay, that might have. He did tell me actually some shit happened and he ended up leaving.
Yeah, that was he left. He was doing some other shit, and then I don't know what the fuck what Trayvon was doing. I think Trayvon
was DJing, so he was DJing and MCing too.
Who?
Trayvon.
Trayvon ain't started DJing until about before I left El Paso the second time.
I thought Trayvon been
Trayvon
DJ.
ain't been DJing, man. Trayvon ain't been that part of the story coming up too. Don't even worry about it. And so I got you. So I came back. I did Gatsby. I did Gatsby. Yeah, I did Gatsby. Went deployed. So it was really Black Pearl Friday 301. So I was still acting as MC / promoter when 301 and Black Pearl was going on. And so, EJ, he was still in the scene, in the mix, whatever. GFM is doing their thing. Pro Fresh is like dead at this point. And so when I came back in 2014, hold on, let me get these timelines right, because kids had came into the mix and then I started doing stupid shit. So came back, 301 started jumping off, Wop the Bam. 2015, still promoting, doing shit. Yeah, okay, so 2016, I was still MCing, doing shit at the club. They was at 301. Fuck, I might be fast.
Get to the story.
I'm trying to get to the story.
You ain't said shit in like 2 minutes.
So, okay, so I think Rio had came back when I had came back, because he was there for 301 and he was there for Black Pearl. And so it was me and him used to go back. I tore my ACL. Okay, so here we go. So I got back. I was doing Black Pearl and 301. Rio was still there. And so when 2016 came around, I think that's when Rio like left, right? So the second time me and Rio almost fought, right? Now, mind you, social media, they have this thing when you agree to the terms and conditions, you can comment and say anything you want, right? I think that's when Rio had fell out with his baby mama, and his baby mama had bleached all his goddamn clothes. Shit. So this is when I had got back and got sold into the game. When we got back and got sold into the game, EJ was like, okay, Zay, listen, bro. This is what niggas doing. They trying to isolate promoters. Everybody have their own little team up under them, and then and then everybody else start doing their own shit. So EJ had introduced me to this young army nigga at the time, and then like he knew all the dancing niggas. Everybody was like social influencers type shit. All the niggas like hitting the folks and doing all that extra shit in the club. And so I was a team up on the GFM, and then 2 other promoters. Larry was in, I think Larry got back into the scene, and somebody else was doing some shit. So it was 3 teams that was on the GFM. The idea was get motherfuckers an RSVP under the Eventbrite, and then Wop the Bam, they get in free. They have to be there before 11, so they can skip the line, Wop the Bam, whatever. So I started moving fast on that. So it was only Mark X, and I don't know who the fuck was DJing at the front at 301. And so that shit happened for a little while. And I want to say 301 had died off because the owner was doing some fuck shit. Kevin, I want to say Riff Raff did a show. A celebrity nigga did the show. I hosted the Kevin Gates show. And then some other shit had happened. I tore my ACL. I took the first week off of me tearing my ACL. Rio took over the night. The shit was lit. The next week, I'm walking around with a brace on stage, still DJing. I want to say Danny Green had came on 301. He played for the Spurs back there right after they won the championship with Kawhi. Some other shit happened. So 301 had died. Black Pearl was still open. They moved to Mansion on Saturdays. That was off of fucking Global Reach and fucking is it Yarborough? Some shit like that they had moved to Saturday night. And then they was at V Bar, Old Press Bar on Thursday. So up under my team they brought DJ.com in. This is another key component to the story, the madness. So my team was bitching about how .com used to play music and the niggas fucking shit wasn't diversified and the nigga played like shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna keep talking shit about this man. Oh, I had to whoop his ass. So fucking
Hold on. Is this before you became a DJ?
yes.
And y'all was on the same team. You was the MC and he was the DJ.
Yeah. They had brought him on to try to kind of sort of fucking replace Mark X and shit because people was complaining about Mark X being too predictable and playing the same shit every weekend. So .com, this nigga from I think he from Stock 6. He from Fort Worth. I don't know who he from in Fort Worth.
Right. You whooped his ass over some music?
No, this is the reason why I whooped his ass. So my promoters, they didn't give the people that was on my team didn't give a fuck about nothing. So one of my promoters had posted like that nigga trash who out the band. So we all went out on a Thursday. .com was in good with the street motherfuckers that was in El Paso and shit. And we got there, we were sitting there, we chilling, partying. We go to the back of the club where everybody was at. My little young promoter, he got stole off on. He got stole off on by some street niggas and shit. And I knew Buddy had something to do with this shit. I don't fucking know how the fuck we ended up at the front of the club. But I was like, man, bro, I said one of my niggas on my team just got fucking snubbed on some dumb shit. So I called the DJ out on this shit. I was like, bro, that's some weak ass shit, bro. Why would you have that nigga? If that nigga made a post about you, you direct that nigga. You don't be having no niggas following your direction, still off on nigga. Well, who the fuck is you?
Right, niggas still getting. Oh, this is back then.
Yeah, this is back then. This was
Facebook.
Yeah, like one of my promoters had made a post on Facebook talking about like he sucked and some crazy shit like that. And then this was just before I became a DJ. And then they was talking shit back and forth on Facebook and who out the band. And then fucking I stood up for my damn promoter. I was like, bro, that's some fucked up ass shit. If you got a problem with that nigga, why don't you approach that nigga directly? Don't have nobody pull up on him. Well, nigga, who the fuck is you? I still got
the club.
It was in front of the club when this shit had happened. When I had approached that nigga, so the back of the club is where he got stole off of, and the front of the club. My promoter.
About you and him going at it. Are you on the mic and he's DJing?
Okay, so this was a Monday and Tuesday after 301, and we was at Prince. My promoter had made a post. One of the promoters on my team, a part of GFM back then, had made a post about .com, the DJ at the time, saying he was trash. He said some crazy ass shit. And obviously the DJ had he felt some type of way about the shit. So that following Thursday, we all pull up. My team, everybody's teams was in there. And so when he had got in there, he was instructed to walk to the back. I went back too. And so the DJ had approached him like, oh, was all that weak ass shit you talking about on Facebook? And then one of the street niggas that was fucking with .com had snubbed him like, bow, stole off on him type shit. I broke the shit up. We go to the front. My promoter, DJ.com was talking. Then another nigga came around the side. He came all the way from around the building, stole off on him again. And I'm sitting here like, bro, what the fuck? So I'm talking to .com. I said, bro, that's some weak ass shit, bro. Why you ain't approach that man? Why you ain't fight that man yourself? So he called himself trying to little boy me, put his finger all in my head and shit. I said, nigga, get the fuck up off of me, bitch. And he was like, well, fuck, what you want to do? And shit, the nigga ran up and mink.
Nigga, I'll hold you down, nigga. Nigga, you don't hold me down, nigga. You don't hold me down, nigga. You be with the same niggas talking shit. What's up, nigga? What's up with that shit? Say what, nigga? Hold on, nigga. Hold on.
.com, Xavier, no!
And then that was Snapchat only lasted 10 seconds at a time. You couldn't stream with 60 seconds holding the play button. But at the end, I had to whoop that nigga ass respectfully because I'm not gonna let you disrespect nobody on my team like that, nigga. If you got a problem with a nigga, you approach him directly. So New Wave Promotions was about to come into the loop. Literally like 2 weeks after this shit happened, we were still at V-Bar. And all my promoters
You're going into New Wave now. This is your team.
We're about to go into the team I had under GFM, all the promoters up under me that I would get in the club for free and they would push GFM. at 301 type shit's about to start happening now. I think 301 had just closed and some shit
So
like
you started up New Wave before you came a DJ. Which one came first? You being a DJ or New Wave?
that. So I became a DJ before New Wave had started.
You ain't going to none of the DJ shit.
I'm
Did
about to
you?
get it now.
It sounds like you going into the New Wave shit.
So the fight, okay, so a week before that scruffle with me and him had happened, me and that nigga was tussling. The DJ booth used to be upstairs at Mansion. Me and him had gotten to it over some music or some dry shit. We was pushing and shoving around with each other. We broke some bases, some dumb shit in damn Mansion. Then the fight between me and him happened literally like a week later. Whooped the nigga ass. We had squashed the shit. And then fucking my promoters under me and GFM was like, we not fucking with Press Bar no more because the shit that had happened to Buddy and all that other shit. Let's start our own shit. So I was like, okay. I started learning how to DJ as all that shit was happening because I had told EJ, I said, bro, I want to learn how to DJ. This nigga .com trash. Fuck that nigga. Like like off the bat, when I started DJing, I already had a rival. Mind you, I always had rivals throughout this whole thing, right? And so I literally threw my own party on the Thursday, the same night that GFM had some shit at Press Bar. The following Friday night, Brent came up to me and was like, you know what, bro, this your last weekend fucking with me. I can't be having nobody going against me. It's just a business decision. I said, okay, fuck it. I did my last weekend with them. We did a pool party at EJ's apartment complex at fucking at EJ's apartment complex. We had a whole bunch. I still got pictures from the event that same day. We did that shit. That's when I started like DJing like on my own. Like I did a couple of shits at Press Bar before I fell out with .com and then started break off and do my own thing. And so fucking I went to the feed. Now this is how New Wave started, right? So they had left Black Pearl. And niggas is talking shit on Facebook. I think I might start talking shit. Now, mind you, I only been DJing for 2 weeks, and I'm talking shit about this nigga that had fought. Bro, I'm a better DJ than you. Woo out the bam, nigga. You ain't shit. You don't play shit. Motherfuckers want to hear you. Just play trap shit all night. I'm in the field, and niggas is talking shit. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I called EJ. I said, bro, I got to do something right now. These pool parties not enough. I need to kick these niggas' ass. Right? And he was like, well, they just left Black Pearl to go to Underground Line. You can go and talk to Rico at Black Pearl. I said, fuck that shit. Put me on three-way with that nigga right now. And he said, all right. So me and Rico talked to us and said, Rico, you know I'm an MC. I became a DJ. I got a big following right now. I used to talk shit on the mic. I used to talk shit about bitches' wigs getting fucked up, somebody stank in the club, all this shit. That's why I really grew all my motherfucking clout and notoriety to talk shit on the microphone and whatnot, making people laugh and dumb shit. And so I told that nigga Rico, I said, bro, listen, I'm about to start my own promotion with all the people that was up under me when I was with GFM. We about to break off. We about to do our own thing. At that time, because that whole ass nigga.com called me out on some fuck shit, want to do a DJ battle. I said, man, fuck that shit. Fuck that nigga. He can't play worth a fuck. Let me go in here. I said, nigga, give me a 30-day trial period, and if this shit don't work, you can cut me off. So I got out the field the following week. The first party I threw was New Wave Promotions because it was nothing against Brent when I started New Wave. It was all because of .com bitch ass because he was talking shit on Facebook. So I'm not finna let this puss ass nigga that's missing a tooth talk shit about me. I'm not finna do this shit. Fuck no. I'm gonna tell the truth, Shank Devil. And like I said, we squashed this beef, and it wasn't really beef. It was just all the customers and patrons like, oh, Zay son got something against GFM, who out the bam, whatever. It was never like that. So the week they had, so I was planning to do some shit when I got the field at this spot called the Underground Lounge. They had quit Black Pearl. We were supposed to get the Underground Lounge. Brent and them had beat us out of it. So we couldn't do our event when I got the field. So I was like, okay, call Rico. Let's do some shit at Black Pearl. Fuck them niggas. That was my mindset back then. I called Rico. I said, bro, when I get out the field, I'm about to do my own shit. Woo out the man. He was like, all right, you got 30 days. I don't want no fights. I don't want no issues. Make the shit lit, have people come in here and buy liquor, and that's it, we good. We split the door 50-50. Club promoter and club manager at the time. And so I got the field. We threw our Snapchat party. This shit went crazy. Like, I'm this old. When you get on Snapchat and then you can fucking do find friends, friends near me. You hit that feature, you can add everybody on Snapchat that had that feature on. That's why I did the Snapchat. But that's when Snapchat was lit back then by around what 14, 15. 2016 shit went crazy. All right. No, it was 2017 when they had find friends nearby. And so that's why most of the people right now that shit on Snapchat talk about, El Paso from 2014, like 2018 was lit. Summer 17, New Wave Promotions owned that shit. So because .com was talking shit and he tried to get up on that nigga's skin, I started New Wave Promotions. And everybody was like, so what you gonna name this promotion? I was like, well, GFM been here so goddamn long. These niggas old as fuck. We knew New Wave Promotions. I came with the name. This was gonna fuck a lot of people up. I started New Wave. I called my mama. I said, Mama, let me borrow $200. She was like, what you need $200 for? I need a logo and I need flyers. I'm about to start a whole new club promotion. I paid my mama back there next week. I had to borrow $200 to start New Wave. So when New Wave started, apparently a whole bunch of motherfuckers was talking shit and they was like, oh, who is this hoe ass nigga to lead GFM? Ain't nobody get this nigga permission to do shit. Wore out the bam. And I was like, fuck y'all niggas. .com should never start talking shit. And so New Wave happened. Now, mind you, I'm a beginner DJ at this time, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. I had hired Mark X. I would open for Mark X and then he would close out for me. Then the money started getting fucked up. I couldn't afford Mark X no more. So I would have to fucking do whole nights. Then I'm like, bro, I can't DJ from fucking 9 to 2 o'clock. That's when I started hiring other DJs like fucking Big Dog Jeff, Marz Safari, and fucking the stud girl out of fucking the little stud chick I lost cruises. I used to pay DJs to open up for me. At my own, I DJ'd my own promotion, I managed my own promotion. I re-enlisted in the Army to do the school option. Yes, I did not go to school. I failed classes, I had to pay the Army back for failed classes because I was trying to make money and have some motion going on in El Paso. Now, there was a lot of shit that was going around that was saying like, hey, Zay, you ran GFM out of town. I was like, that wasn't my intent, but if niggas left town, it's just what the fuck they did. You know what I'm saying? So if niggas felt like Underground Lounge failed and I took Black Pearl and niggas fucking, they left town and skipped town and shit because they got beat out, it is what it is. Like I didn't know what each individual person in GFM had going on at that time. I just knew they were talking a lot of shit. And I said, and at that time I said, well, fuck them niggas. Because Brent was like, you want to try to throw your own event under me and I try to give you V-Bar. I was like, well, people want to really fuck with V-Bar like that. So I did my own thing. This your last weekend with me. Okay, respectfully, fuck you too. I'm about to do my own shit. I don't care. So summer 2017, Jesus Christ. We was doing pool parties at different apartment complexes. I would set my DJ equipment up, speakers and shit. I paid DJs to come open up my pool party. I DJed some of the pool parties too. She was actually lit as fuck. And we did that shit. New Wave ran for about a solid year. And then here comes another key character to the board. Slim, that was a part of GFM. He was stationed at Bliss and then he got stationed in Hawaii, came back to Bliss. When that nigga Slim had pulled up at Black Pearl on one of my nights, I was like, well, my days here are numbered. The key promoter for GFM is back, so fuck it. So my days were numbered. So fucking...
It sounds like you about to get ran out. So he didn't get ran out. He just got stationed in Hawaii?
No, Slim was a recruiter in some motion. He got stationed in Hawaii, but Slim was a key player in GFM. And I get told many stories, but I'm not finna confirm shit. But just know that Slim had got stationed back at Bliss. A lot of military influence. He threw a lot of parties in Hawaii type shit. A lot of people from Hawaii had got stationed at Bliss. So he got a lot of he got a lot of social influence with the military shit that came from why it came at Bliss. So the first night that nigga had came to Black Pearl, as soon as I saw that nigga, he was like, "What's up, Zay? You want to join the team?" I was like, "Fuck. Well, I'm finna ride this motherfucker out until these motherfuckers beat my ass out. I'm not making that much goddamn money. I ain't got that much goddamn influence." So shit, really the reason why New Wave kind of sort of faded out because of resources. To be honest with you, we were just going off of clout and all that other shit. But a lot of people back then, because it was like a whole bunch of young niggas shit, all the old people used to go to Club 54. Chewy was there. Trey was there. All the old motherfuckers that done ran their motherfucking course and all the other shit. They used to party. They partied at 54 really till Brent. Brent came back. Kelly was always in El Paso doing God knows whatever he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. I can't confirm it now, whatever the hell Kelly was doing. Brent did come to me on one of my nights. I was at Black Pearl before GFM started back. He was like, "You come join us and fuck with us. No New Wave and fucking GFM, we can do some shit." And so I'm a prideful ass nigga. I was like, you know what? Not finna join you type shit. Like, I'm good where I'm at. And then that's when they started fucking Barcode down the street. I started getting my ass kicked. Then Rico had called me one day and was like, "Zay, they got the Saturday night type shit, and you getting beat out, and the alcohol totals ain't it. You know they're back now. But what they don't know is the club is about to close in 3 months. And you know GFM is prolific for going into clubs, and then they close down, and they don't ever have nothing consistent. I'd rather for you to stop promoting and let them have Fridays and let goddamn Black Pearl get sold, and they have to force their way somewhere else." I was like, "Okay, bet, cool, fuck it." And then in the midst of my little reign of summer 17 all the way to like the beginning of 2018, we did a couple after hour spots and we turned that bitch up. And just know when New Wave Promotions, we didn't play about our promoters and about our people. A lot of people got their ass whooped. Motherfucker got curb stomped right outside the club. We had a couple niggas get arrested. We had to bail them out, do all that kind of crazy shit. I fed niggas. I did all this shit. Motherfuckers got drunk. All that crazy shit. It was so crazy when New Wave had happened. It was a lot of people that would walk up to the front door and tell Rico, "Hey, we New Wave." "No, the fuck you not." And then that nigga Rico used to call me like, "Is he New Wave?" I said, "Fuck no, he not New Wave. He false claim." I know people probably did that shit for GFM too to try to get in the club for free, but that just is what it was. But literally, I ran hip hop nightlife in El Paso for a whole year. I was New Wave Promotions as a collective. We was like that. We did cookouts together, did pool parties together. We was a whole collective. It's just not one person. Even though I was doing all the logistical shit with flyers and paying for flyers and getting shit done, I made sure my promoters got in the club for free that didn't got fucked with. Like, it got to the point where, like, I would talk to the security. I'd be like, all these people New Wave, they was getting to a fight with somebody, kick the people they got into a fight with, whether they started or not, and we're going to keep the party going. I DJ'd my own club promotion and managed it. Ain't too many people. I'm like the only nigga out of El Paso say they really did that shit. Like, up there like that.
You what?
Huh?
You said you say that last part again? You the only nigga that what?
Only nigga that DJ'd his own club promotion and managed it.
Okay. So you was the owner of New Wave.
Yes.
He said yes.
They got to lie.
Okay.
People made it seem like oh shit, Zay, you ran Brent and all them niggas out and all that other shit. I was like, .com started talking shit. And I said, fuck that nigga. He missing a tooth. So I'm gonna turn up on his ass. So I don't give a fuck. I didn't care. Like Brent did what he did. He cut me off from GFM because it was a business. He was on some business type shit. And fucking
So when you was running shit, Brent and ProFresh or GFM was still there?
So when they did that, okay, so I was in the field, .com was talking shit.
If you ran them out, they was gone.
I don't feel like I ran them out. Like them niggas just left. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what personal issues the niggas had going on when I started New Wave and took over Black Pearl. All I know was that EJ had told me because we spoke and did an event at the Underground Lounge before I got out of the field. But EJ had found out that the owner was gonna sell the club after the niggas came in and did a night, and he told me to go to Black Pearl. And I was like, well, shit, I'm at Black Pearl now. They just have left Rico high and dry. Everybody was saying I was a whole ass nigga. I think I was being an opportunist, me knowing all this information. Let me go ahead and lock in Black Pearl. Them niggas go to the Underground Lounge. They done did a motherfucking night over there. Then it closed. Where the fuck else they gonna go? Because I'm gonna tell you, at that time, because niggas were talking shit, I wasn't gonna let them niggas come in there. Fuck them niggas at that time. That's how I felt. Let me use the bathroom one more time. All right, I'm up to drinking this liquor and shit, being stupid. But yeah, all because of Brent's DJ was talking shit to me at that time. That's the reason why I started New Wave Promotion. So I started rifling Brent. Brent had moved back to Fort Worth, and everybody started doing their own thing. That time I ran El Paso. Now, people claim that I ran them niggas out of the city type shit. If they really was on that type of time, they could have beat me out type shit. But I think, to be honest with you, from my perspective, at that time, I think I gave them niggas a year vacation, and then they came back and they kicked my motherfucking ass when they came back. I ain't gonna lie, they took New Wave out the motherfucking game in the end of 2018. I was fuck, I could do shit. Hey, when them niggas opened up Barcode, shit, me and OT Turner, fucking, we bought a section in them niggas shit. We would shoot the money gun and all that shit when they first opened. I ain't give a fuck about that shit. Then they was at Back Nine and fucking I partied with them niggas at Back Nine, and then they took over fucking Friday nights, and then I knew that the club was gonna close out, so I faded back. So when Black Pearl closed, they had to make adjustments and shit and all that shit. I knew all the background shit that was going on, so I didn't give a fuck.
Mm. Okay.
And then I started DJing, and I became that nigga. I DJ'd for him at El Rey Murto. That was one spot. I DJ'd it. And Back Nine, that was that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. If I would say out of all the clubs Brent ever touched, Back Nine was that bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I DJ'd in that hole a couple times. Again, fuck, I got into it with some hood rich niggas on social media because they would have fucking Ricky Hood Rich and Dirty Costello come, and I was talking shit like I was that nigga and all this shit. I got exposed as a trash ass DJ one time, but that shit never happened again. And
how you get exposed?
So when DJs get exposed, you know, they open up for a nigga, they close out for a nigga, and they don't play worth for them. And then the next DJ or the DJ before play better than them, that's what they call exposed. And then once I broke off of GFM and shit like that, that's when Big Tiny, he called me up, and I started doing all them shows with Big Tiny at Paso Coliseum. I did Kevin Gates was my first show. I opened up for Kevin Gates. I think Cap G and fucking Yellow Beezy and a couple other artists had came. This was 2019. What was going on in 2018? 2018, some shit was going on. And then fucking when Big Tiny had came back in, started doing all the shows and shit. I started MC at Chuco Boss when GFM was there, and I grabbed the mic one time. I started talking shit, and they yanked the mic from me and shit. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the best MC in this bitch. They scared of me," type shit. And then I started DJing at Rose Bar before the pandemic happened. The pandemic had hit, and then I was pretty much out of there till shit started opening back up. And that's when I moved to Killeen. So I just DJ now. Like, I ain't got no time to run no whole promotion and shit like that. Because literally, when I did New Wave Promotions, I had just re-enlisted to do the school option. You go to school, not bother for 6 months. I had time to do shit. Like, okay, let me get these flyers. Let me hit up my goddamn graphic designer. Pay the $50 for that shit a week.
So you ain't have to go to formation or nothing because you was in school ops.
Yeah, I didn't even go to school, nigga. I was focused on promotion. I was focused on being on top, nigga, at that time. I was on top of the world from July 2017 to like April 2018. I was on top of the world. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ran El Paso. That's just what it is. You can't get mad. And to be honest with you, from my angle, and I look back then, y'all niggas wasn't even here until y'all got back in open barcode. So Y'all pretty much let me run the city. You didn't have to leave. You could have beat me out then. So, fuck. But like I said, it ain't no beef. It ain't no animosity. I can go up to El Paso and pull up at one of Brent's meetings. And I know where they had their meetings at and shit. I can just pull up and we go have a drink and talk shit and do whatever. And ain't no beef or nothing like that. Never been. It was never no beef. It was just everybody that followed everybody had a misunderstanding. Oh, Zay ran them niggas out of El Paso and GFM had died. GFM ain't never died.
Really saying that.
Niggas was saying that shit. I didn't really believe
niggas was saying that.
Yes. Everybody made it seem like me and Brent had this big ass beef. Like it wasn't no really beef between me and Brent because you got to at that time when I started New Wave, my rival was Brent. So his DJ started talking shit. I took it personal. I started New Wave promotion started because that whole ass missing too fast nigga started talking shit. I ran some. If you ask anybody that was in El Paso from summer 17, how did it go? My name would get New Wave Promotions or Zay the Great would get mentioned. Easy. What was like? I ain't trying to talk shit or downgrade about where was GFM at during summer 17?
Well, you said they left.
They left. Like Brent moved to Fort Worth. Cali was doing some other shit. I'm not answering that shit. Brent. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I thought I lost my screen. Brent moved back to Fort Worth, and Cali was doing some other shit. And then Slim had got stationed back at Bliss by around the time right after I had met my peak and my apex. And once I saw Slim in the club, I said, "Oh shit, bitch, my days are numbered. Let me get all the money I can before these niggas start." And that's when they started that bar. They started Pallets, and then they started they did Pallets first, then they started doing bar. This club called Pallets. Then they had started doing barcodes. So I was like, "Well, fuck, my days are numbered. These niggas got more resources and money than me." So I was like, fuck. I was just going off of clout when New Wave started. I was the MC at the club when GFN was doing shit. Talk show microphone and bitch, and I was stupid asshole and bitch got her wig snatched off at the club and I put her wig on my motherfucking head and I would close out the club. Yeah, we about to close this bitch out just doing dumb shit. Mm-hmm. I got all the videos to prove this shit, so Nick can't say I'm lying.
Okay. All right.
But if we're gonna be honest, like whenever you do interviews with said people, summer 2017 to about spring 2018, I ain't trying to talk shit, but like where was they at? Like I pretty much gave niggas a 9-month vacation away from the bullshit. Like if we're gonna be honest. But like I said, there ain't no beef. It ain't no beef at all. Like everybody that goes to the club and follow, like, oh, Zay think he that nigga now and all that shit. I always strive and wanted to be the best at everything that I did. I just wasn't gonna be one of those niggas that did shit in El Paso and never evolved. Like, if you look at Rio, right? Rio, I hope you watch this, nigga. You always had a glass ceiling, bro. You always had a glass ceiling. You wasn't gonna be nothing more than a motherfucking MC. That's it. At the end of the fucking day, I grabbed my fucking nuts and I took off on niggas. Something you never managed to do on your own. Trayvon, I hope you see this too. You will be nothing more than an MC or DJ. You will never grab your nuts and proceed past this. That's just what it is.
What do you mean proceed past that? If he was a DJ and MC,
he ain't gonna never run his own club promotion. I've done from.
Oh, so that's what you're talking about from promoting.
You gotta think about when I started corner board promoter to like one of them nigga promoters. Then I became an MC. Then I DJ. Then I DJ my own club promotion that I ran. Y'all niggas have a glass ceiling. Y'all niggas have a low ceiling to do shit.
They might not have hit their peak yet.
They ain't gonna never hit their peak. And I know the reason why.
Who knows if they're not gonna do that still? We don't know that. Do we know that? He said they ain't gonna never hit their peak.
They never not. What is Rio doing right now?
Look, just like you was doing.
Let's ask some real nigga questions. What's Rio doing right now?
Nigga, I don't know.
What is Trayvon doing?
Bro, I'm not in Texas no more.
What is .com doing right now?
I don't even know him. I don't even know who that is.
What, bro? Like, I'm not even trying to talk shit. I was the only nigga that came up.
Look, this ain't fair to say. When you started off as a promoter, what if somebody would have said, "Oh, that's as far as he gonna go," not knowing like you actually went further. They could still go further. You might be speaking.
I knew niggas put a glass ceiling on me too, but I said fuck them niggas.
And look, and you went past it. Who's to say they can't get past it or to become have their own team? And even if they don't have their own team, that might not be some shit they want to do anyway. Everybody doesn't want to do all of the same things.
I've always believed in elevation and growth.
Your definition of elevation and growth might not be the exact same as another person's definition of elevation and growth. That's like,
bitch, you got to grow the fuck up
all the time. Just because you think something and feel a certain way or think this how it should be, that's not everybody's way of thinking, and that's how we've evolved as a people because everybody don't think the same way. That's how the fucking wheel got invented because the nigga got tired of walking. Everybody don't think the same way. Their different elevation and growth might not be the same as yours. Your different definition of elevation and growth is to have your own promotion team. That might not be their definition. They probably fine with whatever they're doing or did.
Well, I'm just one of them niggas. I know, like, if I know there's more, bitch, I'm gonna go get it. Nigga, I rival with promoters, MCs, DJs, and club promotions in El Paso. The only thing I haven't done yet is own a club and own and manage and operate. Nigga.
And now look, somebody who owns a club, what if they say some shit like that about you? Oh, that's as far as he gonna go.
You suck my dick, bitch. I can use my goddamn bitch. You can suck my dick, bitch. I use my VA loan. I go buy me one to go get some niggas with some club. You know what? There's a quote that was saying, always go reach your goals at all times. If you don't, somebody will hire you for you to reach theirs. I'm on that type time right now. Don't play with me.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you saying all this. Hopefully, we see you owning the club. Don't talk hot and shit like this, and then 20 years from now, niggas be looking back. You know what? This nigga ain't never even got that club.
Give me about 5 to 7 years. I got
niggas. Where that club at? That shit ain't never opening up. He done reached that ceiling already. I knew he wasn't gonna get past that.
Give me 5 to 7 years, bro. It'll be up there.
Okay. Hey. Then we're gonna do an update.
Nigga, I'm old now, mind you. This shit.
So see, look, already with the excuses.
Nigga, I'm old now, mind you. I've been in nightlife since I was fucking 19 years old. I've been in nightlife 12 years. I done damn near did what it is. I done opened up for major artists, Grammy nominated artists. I did South by Southwest. I done DJ'd in the top 20. I done DJ'd and promoted in the top 25 market in this country. I'm opened up for Finesse 2 times, fucking in June. I'm doing.
Rio told me about some shit where y'all had to host some shit together.
Oh, that damn Booster concert! Oh my god,
you fucked it all up. Is this Prime?
That wasn't Prime. That wasn't Prime. That was not Prime Hype Man Zay. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was my first.
Okay, so we just actually mentioned the name that was not Prime who?
That was not Prime Hype Man Zay.
When I asked you earlier, did you go out by any other names?
So this whole ass nigga claimed that I had got Hype Man.
You said no.
Let me clean that up. I said you said you asked at the beginning, bitch. You can rewind it. So really,
niggas don't need to know rewind it.
I was going by exclusive. I was going by exclusive all the way till I left Korea. Not until I left.
So you switched the name. Is what you're saying.
When I seen a nigga back from my hometown went by Hype Man HB, I was like, well, fuck. Rio ain't the only hype man out here. I made my name Hype Man Zay. The nigga felt like I was biting off of him. No, you hoe ass nigga. This nigga named Hype Man HB back in my hometown. Name himself Hype Man. Bitch, you not unique. Stop playing.
Right.
Rio, see this part too, because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Bro, I can't wait till you get all of us on this motherfucking Zoom camera, bitch. Fuck
We have a
me.
fucking reunion. Okay, so
It's gonna be some mad motherfuckers in that bitch. But I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hype Man Zay. Okay.
But yeah, and then I went from DJ Zay to Great, and I think I'm finna take DJ off my mom, Jimmy Zay, because I'm doing
so you went from Hype Man Zay to Xclusive DJ Zay the Great.
Xclusive, Hype Man Zay, Xclusive, Petty Zay, Hype Man Zay, DJ Zay the Great, and then I'm changing my marker to just Zay the Great because I'm doing comedy, I'm DJing, I'm promoting once again. I'm always growing and elevating, baby. Y'all hoe ass niggas mad at me because y'all stayed up on y'all bitch ass ceiling. Y'all niggas not like that. Expand your growth, bitch. I got kids. I gotta take care of shit.
So you doing like stand up or like what kind of comedy? Skits?
I did stand up literally a month ago, and I did stand up a month ago, and them niggas been asking me to come back for like the past month and a half. I'm actually going back next Tuesday. I'm gonna have somebody record me on my live.
Right.
I'm just a funny ass